Thank you, Madam President, High Commissioner. The withdrawal of US troops from northern Syria is creating a dangerous power vacuum. I am very concerned about reports that Turkish troops have launched offensive in areas of Syria controlled by Kurdish forces. We call upon the Turkish government to cease these actions. The focus now must be on defeating the UN-listed terrorist organizations, to play a constructive role in the Syrian conflict, abide by international law and in particular the United Nations Security Council Resolution 2254 in order to find a solution to the Syria conflict. The opening of new fronts in Syria is not in the interest of Turkey's security. This intervention adds a new dimension to the conflict in Syria and raises serious concerns about the impact on the delicate internal balance in Syria. The conflict has already resulted in a high number of civilian casualties, and now many more civilian lives are at risk. It is vital that we avert a further deterioration in the country's humanitarian crisis. We must keep at the forefront the respect for international law, including the protection of civilians. We acknowledge the solidarity demonstrated by Jordan, Lebanon and Turkey in light of the Syrian refugee crisis and call for EU and Member States' financial support aimed at addressing the urgent needs of refugees and their host communities to be stepped up. We call for responsibility sharing, allowing refugees fleeing Syrian war zones to find protection beyond the immediate neighboring region, including through resettlement and humanitarian admission schemes. We stress that Syria is currently not safe for refugee returns and that the EU must not support such returns. Finally, it is evident that there can be no effective conflict resolution or sustainable peace in Syria without accountability for the crimes committed. We call for the adoption of an EU accountability strategy towards the atrocities committed in Syria. Thank you.